here. Another stream. Oh, so I think this is number 5. Sort of losing track, but I'm pretty sure. Tried to sort of count them up. Number 5 for the day. I encountered this place here, or I drove. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Saw this place on the map. I've never been here either, to my knowledge. And so we're going to see what it's all about. There's another random thunderstorm passing by. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to pass over me. It's like veering off to the right, so I think I'm okay for now, but not totally sure. I'll find out. But yeah, I don't feel like it's a bad situation out here at this point. I'm actually pretty surprised there's any thunderstorms. So that's weird. Doesn't seem like there should be. But that's the way it goes. On my way to this destination, I passed these huge boulders that I'd like to explore sometime, but actually all these new places that I'm doing, I kind of wish I had my 360 camera with me. I'll definitely have to repeat some of these because I haven't really been doing my take a peek thing lately, like those 360 videos for my YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey, and DOVR, and BitChute, all those channels. I was uploading those like kind of like once a week for a while, but then it just like dropped off. I'm still behind. I have a ton of videos to upload. I just need to edit them. But I've had so many other things I've been working on, especially that everything related to getting prepared to make money and start a business or do anything related to that is top priority. So I haven't really spent any time on any of those kind of projects for quite a long time. And I'm way behind. I have tons of video footage and stuff to edit. Like my hard drive is basically full at this right now. Too many things on there. Too many videos, especially. But I guess that's also part of the reason, or at least part of the reason I shouldn't be taking too many more videos right now, because I have like no space to put them in. I don't want to delete old ones. I've been keeping the original files just in case all the sites that are currently hosting just disappear or something. But you never know. That would suck. I'm not actually backing up my live streams though. Man, if I was, I would need like I don't even know how much space I would need, but some streamers actually have backups of all their streams. I have no idea how they do that. They must have ridiculous amounts of storage. I can't do that. I don't have enough storage for that. Even just the 360 videos that I do are too much. And someday, I'd like to get the newer model of the Insta360 camera, and that's going to even have bigger files. So, I don't know what to do about all that. Alright, I'm getting ready here. I'm almost ready to go. This might be the last adventure for the day. It might not be. I don't know. We'll see. If I see something amazing on the map and I have time for it, I might do another one, but we are getting kind of close to the logical cutoff point at some point here. Let's see, what am I doing? Getting out of the Jeep. Yeah, it sounds pretty nasty out there, or out here with the thunderstorm, but I think it is just missing me barely. Grace of God, whatever, I don't know. I believe in that stuff. I believe that He spares us from those kind of things even when we don't even know to ask for it. This actually looks a little bit familiar, but I am almost certain I've never been here. I think I would have marked it on my map. Okay, let's get going. Oh, huh. I'm a moron, kind of. I didn't even check for speed here. I've just been so, like, spoiled with the signal I've had. I didn't even do a speed test, so it could have been, like, really bad, but it looks like it's probably going to be fine. Well, that's good, because I literally didn't even check. Let's close some of these other browsers and things. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, I might be able to hear that thunder. Let's see. I feel like there's something on my elbow. What is that? Okay, so yeah, we got I call these cinder pits because I've seen like them named on maps before as cinder pits, so I've just kind of gotten in the habit of calling these that. Anytime it's like a volcano, you have a bunch of lava, gravel, like this, basically, I call it a cinder pit. I try to get my wide angle on so you can see it a little bit better. Okay. Yep, cinder pit, that's what I call it. It's basically a volcano that they sort of excavate a little bit and flatten out one side of it so that people can use it for recreational purposes, I guess. I have never done any kind of study on these or asked anybody in the know, like in the forestry department or, I don't know, online, I guess, how these form, how much is natural, how much is excavated. I don't know. I'm very curious about it. Anyway, I'm going to head up probably this far left ridge, kind of how it angles up there. I could go straight up one of these crazy steep things right there, but I have quite a bit of experience with these, and it's definitely easier to go up the side most of the time, not straight up. Whoa. Heard something weird. Yeah, the signal is not amazing here. I should have checked that before I started, just to get kind of an idea. I actually wouldn't necessarily mind doing a hike and not streaming it. I would go a little bit faster and whatever, but I don't mind. I like live streaming. Of course, it's more fun when somebody drops by and stuff, but I like having the evidence that I was there. I mean, obviously, there's a couple of ways I could do it. I could do the live stream and try to get interaction and have fun experiences and memories, or I could just do like the 360 videos where I record it and then upload that to my channel, but I don't know. Obviously, the quality is way better if I do the 360 recordings and edit them and all that, but it takes so much time. I hate it. That's pretty much the massive drawback of, or the main or maybe only, I don't know, drawback of using that camera is I have to edit everything spend a ridiculous amount of hours. Hey, El Muerto. How's it going? I am doing okay. How are you? This is my 5th IRL stream for the day. Kind of a signal is dying right here, but maybe if I get up a little bit higher, it will get a little better. Good. Tired. Just had a family day. Nice. Does that mean your parents are back from their trip to, I don't remember, Washington or something? They're back. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, my parents are going to be visiting me in about 3 days. So I'll have a family, probably like a family week, a family several day thing. They're coming down for 4th of July. It was my birthday 2 days ago. Oh, nice. Happy birthday. That's interesting. It's kind of like a flat area up here, somewhat. Level 44 acquired. Nice. Very cool. Part of the 44 Club. That's a channel I watch on YouTube, the How Ridiculous guys from Australia. They're fun to watch. Meaningless, mindless entertainment. Yeah, I actually don't feel tired. I think I just didn't, maybe haven't drinking quite enough fluids and snacks, but I actually don't feel fatigued or like weak at all, even after all these hikes today. Not many people get to level 44, really? That's kind of morbid. I hope that's not true. I bet statistically that's not true, but yeah. Yeah, this is bigger than it looks. From down there, it looked like kind of a small cinder pit, but it's actually sizable. Oh, cool. The signal's also improving as I go higher. Probably not true. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, maybe more people are dying young since the COVID times and all that weirdness, but overall, I don't think that's really true. Okay, so there's some kind of path up here. There's also a path up there. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure which way to go. Let me see. Let me check the map real quick. This is going to cut out the video for a second. But yeah, happy birthday. Hopefully it was nice. Nice time, whatever you did. Or just relax, whatever. I don't know. Okay, so I think I'm going to go to the right. Eventually it'd be nice to go around this whole thing, but I might have to come back multiple times because I'm not in the exploratory mode. I don't have time to do every single trail today. So I'll just go to the top and see if there's anything cool to see. It was okay. I just relaxed and drummed for 7 hours. Wow, that's a long time, dude. That's a long time. Yeah, there's a thunderstorm up there. I don't know if you can hear it because I have a tiny little lapel mic under my shirt, and I don't know if it picks up that kind of background stuff. Probably not really. Someday I'd like to get a really nice microphone. It's more immersive for these IRL streams, but I don't got money for that stuff, so supposedly there will be a tropical storm heading here in a few days. Really? Is it a dangerous sort? Or you get those kind of things every year and it's no big deal, or sometimes it's really bad? I don't really know. Voice sounds good, thanks. Yeah, there's like a lot of noise though, like, I mean good noise, I don't mean like microphone noise, I mean like the crunch of my feet on the ground, which you probably hear that because that's pretty loud. But then there's like these cricket things or cicadas or something. And there's the thunder, a little bit of wind, occasional birds chirping, buzzing, flies and stuff. It'd be cool to have a microphone that like picked up all that, because then it would feel more like you're actually on the hike and stuff. And I don't think it picks up all that stuff. I think it turned into a Category 4 hurricane, but I don't know if it'll get here as a hurricane or just a storm. Gotcha. I see. Well, hopefully it's not being destructive. Seems like every year in the summer they have these crazy storms, so I'm kind of thankful I don't live down in the area where those have effect, because that is scary stuff. We have our own issues. We get wildfires every single year. Sometimes it's close, sometimes it's far, but they're always around. So that's kind of scary. We're supposed to get earthquakes at some point, but it's not happened so far. Nothing major anyway. So here's a kind of nice view. I don't know if I'm going to get a better view when I go up higher, or if this is kind of the best view I'll get. It's hard to say. You get a separated boom mic someday. Yeah, I like having the one under my shirt though. It's just really convenient and less weight to carry around. I like everything about my setup except that sometimes it doesn't perform great. But most of it's related to whether there's a signal or not, which I can't really help. The only thing I could do about that is like buying what's it called? This Elon Musk thing. Satellite, whatever. But that's so expensive, it's stupid. Like, it's not realistic at all. Wildfires are as dangerous as hurricanes or tornadoes. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so this trail just disappeared, so I'm going to have to work my way around all these crazy bushes, or find another trail. I saw something like a trail going the other direction, and I'm not sure if that's better than what I'm looking at here, or, well, I'll go check it out, because I think I could get around these bushes, but I want to minimize my bushwhacking as much as possible. And there's a clearing over here, I just don't know if it goes anywhere. It seems like this whole hill is just completely covered with bushes with no real way through, but oftentimes there is a way, it's just you gotta find it. So far, not looking too good. There is that trail that I passed up thinking it as an option, and I just skipped it and went this way instead. So I might go check that out just to see if it goes to the top. If it goes to the top, we're good. If it just kind of goes up the side and back down, I'm not particularly interested. I want to go to the top of this thing. This stuff is crap. Like trying to walk on that stuff just like falls out from under your feet and you start sliding. So even though that's the clearest way, I'm going to go over this way a bit. So there's kind of almost a path right there, but I feel like that's just coincidence and probably doesn't go very far. So I'm going to stay on this more legit path in a just hope that it goes somewhere near the top, because I always like to try to go to the top of things, or at least somewhere where I get a good view, or both preferably. Oh, it's been a fun day though. I don't necessarily set aside Sundays as my hiking days, but it might become a pattern. I don't know. Basically, like I've been pretty busy through the week and stuff, and Sundays are my day off, kind of my rest day. But for me, hiking is rest. Like, it's the best kind of mental rejuvenation and physical exercise in a healthy way. It's like really, it's good for me. So I might make a thing of trying to hike on Sundays kind of regularly, but not all the time. It's just kind of random. I'm not very predictable or schedule oriented. And knowing that I have a day that's like set aside for that kind of makes me want to like plan a bunch of stuff. So if I'm busy all throughout the week and I can't hike every day, I'll like hike a lot on one day. That's kind of what I was thinking today when I determined I'm getting out. It's like, I'm gonna make it a big day. I'm not just gonna do one wimpy little hike. I'm gonna do as many as I can possibly fit in. Okay. This might be the last one though. It's getting kind of late. I might be able to do one more short one after this, but probably not any more than that. And this is likely the last. Okay, we got some boulders. I like me some boulders. I'm a fan. So we got a path going straight up the boulders to the right of the tree, and we got another path kind of skirting the side of those bushes in between the boulders. I think I'm going to go straight up this path. I bet they join up anyway. Doesn't make a difference. And there's more rocks over there that I could explore someday. But man, we're looking at a lot of bushes over there. I don't know. Unless this trail like continues to cut through, I might not be able to go to the top of this one. Just some of these bushes are super thick. It's not that I can't get through them, it's just get ticks on me, and it's not exactly pleasant to like push through incredibly strong, like head high bushes. Not my favorite. It's a pretty nice place. Yeah, I like it. How do you know where you are? I'd be lost by now. I'm pretty familiar with the area. I've been out here before. I've never done this particular hike, so this is brand new for me, but I also look at the map before I start. If I wasn't live streaming, I'd probably be looking at the map more often, but my phone is kind of occupied with streaming stuff. And so I just pause the stream every once in a while and take a look. But yeah, I mean, every phone has GPS now, so I'm carrying like 3 phones. So even if one of them went out, I'd be fine. And I also have a actual Garmin with me because I like to record my journeys. Speaking of which, I need to look to make sure the batteries aren't going out on that, because I like to get a complete track of the whole day. I wouldn't be surprised if the batteries are getting low. But there's no warning on the screen, so I guess it's okay. That's good. Yeah, I'm not like a outdoor expert or anything. I don't have any special skills. I'm not like fully aware of where I'm at all times, or I don't have any like survival skills or anything. I like hiking, so I do it. And this trail is nice. I didn't really expect there to be a trail, so looks like it's cutting straight through all these bushes, and that will save me a lot of grief. But yeah, I have like 4 working GPS devices with me, so unless we got hit by a electromagnetic pulse attack, I think I'll be okay. Even then, I could still get back, I think. I'm not an expert at navigation, but I know where I've come from, and I just retrace my steps. As far as getting back on my car all the way to the legit paved roads, that's a really long way, and I don't know if I could make it back without a digital map. I probably could, but I might take a few wrong turns on the way. Worst case scenario, I do actually carry a what do you call them? Oh my brain. Sleeping bag, yeah. I keep a sleeping bag in my car just in case I get stuck somewhere. Whew. I should get one of those hydration pack things with the bladders and the tube. I actually have one for my giant backpack. I guess I could figure out a way to rig it up to this smaller backpack. Because I don't drink as much as I should, because I have to stop and pull my backpack off and pull my drink out. It's like, It's a hot enough day that all of my ice has melted. I have those insulated metal canteen things that usually last all day, but I don't know. I think the ones I have are just old or not that great. They last a while though. They last maybe like 5 or 6 hours or something, but not like all day like they're supposed to. This really has a lot to do with the heat. If they're in a really hot area, they're not gonna get to the advertised number of hours. There's no way. That's some really green, thick stuff down there. That's for sure. Let me get a picture of that with my other phone just for fun. Just for fun. Okay. That was so much fun. I can't believe it. I cannot believe the number of fun units that were just presented to me. Alright, let's keep going. This trail is awesome. I'm super surprised that there's a trail on this because it's really out in the middle of nowhere. It's a good trail too. Probably make it all the way up on this. This is awesome. I like it. I mean, imagine having to like hike through that stuff instead. It's like, what? No, not so much fun. Not really that much fun. So yes, I'm thankful for this trail. I don't know because I haven't really looked at the map recently, but a lot of these kind of trails are not really legit trails, established trails, and they're not on the map, so I don't really always know what they're going to be until I get there and just snoop around a bit. It's pretty steep, but otherwise very clear and easy to follow. I'll take a big drink when I get to the top. I don't think I'm that far away. Of course, it always seems that way. Be careful there, yeah. It's pretty steep. Not as steep as the earlier hikes that I did today. Check out those thunderclouds over there, though. Kind of cool looking, actually. Somehow avoided all of them, which is good. Let me get a picture of that as well. Clouds look cool. Okay. I'm gonna get dinner and think if I want to stream a little or just relax and watch some movie or something. Cool, man. Thanks for dropping by. Sorry I didn't get to say hi on your birthday stream or whatever. But yeah, I hope you have another great year full of fun adventures and great relationships and blessings in your life, all your needs met, all that stuff. Hope it goes well for you. And I'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. All goes great for you as well. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I think we're getting close to the top here. I will take a big sip of water. Or actually, I have some Gatorade, which is even better in my current state. And I actually have another flask of water that I don't think I have much Gatorade left. I'll drink that water too. Unfortunately, all the ice is melted, so it's like probably going to be pretty warm, but oh well. I do not like warm water. It's gross. Oh, looks like we'll have a decent view up here. It's already kind of cool. It'd be nice if this had a full circuit in this trail, not just like up and back, because I would probably take the whole thing just to do the whole experience, since this is my first time here. It's always fun to like do a loop hike and see different things on the way down than you saw on the way up. It's always my preference, unless I'm really short on time, which I kind of arguably am a little bit, but not going to cut it close or anything. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. This is one of the best views of the day. I mean, we had some pretty good ones early on, but for a while we weren't really getting wide angles like this, so this is nice. See some deer tracks down on the trail. Wow, it looks like I'm getting close, and then, oh, well, it's still going up. But in the grand scheme of things, I think I can still say I'm close. It's just not like 5 footsteps. It's more like 200 or something. I have to take tiny steps because of this steep terrain. I don't want to slip. Baby steps. All right, this is an awesome view now. I'm kind of guessing that this is probably about as good as it gets. I wouldn't really expect it to be more clear at the top than here. This is pretty awesome. Let me get a picture. I'll probably write a note on my map too that there's a view here so I don't forget. If I don't make notes, like I don't remember anything years later. If I haven't been to a place, I'm like, wait, was that a cool place or was it kind of a dud? I don't remember. So try to make notes. I don't always do it though. In fact, I often don't. But I'm going to do it this time. That's one thing that live streaming kind of makes harder to do. If I wasn't doing all this stuff with the live streaming, I would be taking all sorts of notes and stuff. Okay, let's just put a spot here. Awesome view. All right. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so I mean, I'd rather have it all on one phone because when I was earlier today, I was doing like split screen on my video phone. I had chat and video on there, but it started overheating, so let's get another picture. That looks amazing. Those clouds are crazy. The stream is not exposing it well. It's like, it looks terrible. It looks way better than that. I don't know if you can see my camera. Probably not exposed right, but the clouds look way cooler than, they look overexposed in the stream, I can tell. But I just have it on auto exposure because if I put it on manual and I'm all moving around looking different directions, it's not gonna look good. So I just leave it on auto. And I'm just using a phone. I'm not a GoPro. It's not a like a mirrorless camera or some big Panasonic thing or something. It's literally just my phone. I wouldn't mind having a GoPro if it could stream the way that I do. Like, I do some pretty unusual stuff with my live streams, and I'm not sure a GoPro could do what I want. Probably there's a way that I'm just not certain about it. So I know you can stream to an RTMP server straight from a GoPro, but I don't do that. I do it a different way. So anyway, I can't imagine carrying a laptop around. Like, some streamers have like a big backpack that has a laptop in it and has to get aired so it doesn't overheat, and it's just like, no way. I'm already carrying too much stuff as it is. Signal's pretty decent here though. Happy about that. Get to share the experience with the whole internet of zero. All of the zero people come to my stream. It's okay, I'm a zero too. Can all be zeros together. But actually, pretty much you all, if there's anybody here listening to this, you pretty much all outrank me in value and interest, and I am the world's top candidate for Nobody Award for more years in a row than I care to divulge. Oh, this is a great butte, a great mountain, a great hill, whatever you want to call it. This is a good one. This is one worth repeating. I think it's quite possible, though, that those views back there were the best. Those were pretty epic. I mean, as soon as I say that, it's like literally 3 seconds later, there's an awesome view, but yeah, this whole place is full of good views. Let me mark this on the map just so I don't forget that there's like worthwhile places all along this hike. Whew. Yeah, I get a picture of that too. It's pretty nice. One of these days I'll use my newer phone that's not as good, supposedly, for the live stream. I just want to get a few live streams in with it to get some comparison. It's possible it's better. I mean, it's crazy, but it's cheap. Like, it's a cheap phone. It's not a flagship phone like Samsung or Pixel or iPhone. So it shouldn't be so good, but I think it is actually pretty decent. Oh, big tree. Big weird tree. Big, barely alive, weird tree. I don't even know if it is alive. All right, now we're definitely getting close to the summit. No doubt about it. I'm getting awesome views the whole way. Signal's not great though. All of a sudden. I think that, I'm not sure, but I'm ice cream. So I think that thing over there is maybe the peak I was looking at before. It looks like a volcano with like a lava flow underneath it. I think that's that same one, just a different angle. I'd like to go visit that one. I don't think I've been there. Looks like it would have a super wide open view at the top because there's no trees right where that red area is. So I bet that would be super nice. All right, we are leveling out. I think this is pretty much legit the summit here. Awesome. We made it. We didn't have to bushwhack. That's so cool. It's amazing. I honestly did not expect that at all. This is top-notch. Great trail, great views. The whole way, like I've seen numerous epic spots. So I'm going to mark the summit while I'm here. It's literally like right here. Like I don't even have to go into the bushes. I think it's right on the trail. Because it goes down over that way. And it definitely goes down over here. So I might do the Bible reading up here too before it starts going back down. And I still have a signal and all that. So let me see here. Let's mark the summit. I mean, there's a chance that around the corner it could be taller, but I'm going to mark at least a possible summit here. Because when I'm looking at the contours, it looks maybe like it goes up again around the corner. I'm not sure. Oh, this is so cool. This is a really nice place. I mean, check all this stuff out. This is crazy. Super nice. If I touch the sky, it might adjust the exposure. Nope, apparently not. I'd probably do the reading here. If I don't know. I kind of want to finish the hike, but if I don't do the reading, then I'll never do it. So I should probably do it. Let's see. It was, what was it? 1 Corinthians or 2 Corinthians? I don't remember. I'll have to look at my thing. If I can be lazy with it, though, I will. Like, instead of grabbing my tripod out of my backpack, which is kind of a pain, I might try just keeping this on the gimbal and finding a place that's stable enough so it doesn't fall over, because I do not feel like getting that tripod out just for a short stay. That's why I was saying earlier I wish I had a tripod that's like super fast to get out. I think if I put it, I need like something kind of tall to put it on, otherwise it'll just be down in the bushes. Guess it does extend up a little bit. The problem is the base of it is not very stable, so I have to watch it like a hawk, otherwise it could fall over. Okay, well, let's try it and see what we got here. Yeah, I definitely need to get a better tripod base for this thing. It's a nice angle, but I just don't know if this is going to stay upright. I could probably put some rocks around the base of it or something to keep it firmly planted. Problem is the base of this thing is so fragile it can literally just break because it's made out of plastic. It's kind of junk. Let's see, those trees over there look kind of interesting. Let's just do something like that. Okay, yeah, we'll do the reading here. I need to figure out what it is though. Look at this, I even have a natural bench, except it probably has like a bunch of ants on it. And it'll probably break because it's rotting. Or not, maybe it's awesome. We'll see. I need a drink though, that's for sure. Okay, you gonna support me, bench? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? It's like borderline, but I think it'll just barely keep me going here. I feel like somebody made this. Like it's not like an assembled thing, but I feel like there's no way both of these would be sitting on top of that rock like that naturally. Somebody must have stacked them that way. It's pretty nice. It's actually awesome. So I was standing facing that way, I could just sit and look at the view. I usually like to look at the camera just so it doesn't look like I'm avoiding the camera. But yeah, anyway. Okay, let's see what we got to read here. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like I might run out of time. This will be my last hike perhaps, but I do have like over 2 hours before it gets dark, but I have no idea how much farther this one is, so it'll probably not leave me with much time at the end. something cracked. Okay. Let's check what my... Oh, that's weird. I don't have Google Sheets on here. That's annoying. Guess I can install it real quick. It's installed. Oh. Yeah, that's another weird thing about this phone. If something's in a folder in this phone, it doesn't show up in the main list, which I think is dumb. It might be a setting to choose that. Because I didn't put the stuff in folders, it came that way. And so I'm like, why is Sheets not in the list? Okay. I don't know how to get to the bottom of a spreadsheet fast. I mean, like on a computer, I can just do Control N. Like on a phone, I don't know if there's a way to do it. I feel like Google Sheets should leave off or remember where you left off and scroll to that position if you're in editing something or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't do that though. It's kind of annoying. Okay, 2 Chronicles 8 is the verse for this one. All right, so let's read that, but I'll pray first. Dear Lord, thank you for everything you've done today and just allowing me to be out here in the beautiful weather without major disruptions. Perfect, nice temperature. It's not too hot and still safe. And this amazing trail that somebody made, man, what a blessing. I didn't expect it. It was a nice surprise. And all these views up here, it's like super nice. Possibly the last hike or second to last, but anyway, it's just a nice way to end up the day. Thank you for all the other amazing adventures today, and thank you for my friend El Muerto for that he was able to drop by while I was streaming and say some kind things. And thank you for that friendship. Pray that you would bless all the friendships that everybody has on streaming platforms, that they would be not just surface, pointless, parasocial things, but really fruitful and powerful, deep friendships and connections that are made. And pray that you bless everybody that's maybe having a hard time finding connections in real life, and maybe this is the one way to reach out. And I pray that you would bless those people, especially if they're lonely or hurting. Just comfort them and show kindness to them. Thank you for your word. Pray that you would help me to read it clearly and be safe on the rest of the day. Thank you for all this in Jesus' name. Amen. Hey, feeling you now. All right, so I'm gonna read what is this? 2 Chronicles chapter 8. I wonder how long it is. Let's see. It's short. Okay, 2 Chronicles chapter 8, and then I'll get back to the hike, and I'll check chat in a minute if anybody's here. Now, at the end of the 20 years during which Solomon had built the house of the Lord and his own palace, Solomon rebuilt the cities Hiram had given him and settled Israelites there. Then Solomon went to Hamath Zobah and captured it. He built Tadmor in the wilderness, in addition to all the store cities that he had built in Hamath. He rebuilt Upper and Lower Beth-horon as fortified cities with walls, gates, and bars, as well as Baalath, all the store cities that belonged to Solomon, and all the cities for his chariots and horses, whatever he desired to build in Jerusalem, Lebanon, and throughout the land of his dominion. As for all the people who remained of the Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites, the people who were not Israelites, their descendants who remained in the land, those whom the Israelites were unable to destroy, Solomon conscripted these people to be forced laborers as they are to this day. But Solomon did not consign any of the Israelites to slave labor because they were his men of war, his officers and captains, and the commanders of his chariots and cavalry. Cavalry, that's a weird word. They were also the chief officers for King Solomon, 250 supervisors. Solomon brought the daughter of Pharaoh up from the city of David to the palace he had built for her, for he said, "My wife must not live in the house of David, king of Israel, because the places the ark of the Lord has entered are holy." At that time Solomon offered burnt offerings to the Lord on the altar of the Lord he had built in front of the portico. He observed the daily requirement for offerings according to the commandment of Moses for Sabbaths, new moons, and the 3 annual appointed feasts, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Feast of Weeks, and the Feast of Tabernacles. In keeping with the ordinances of his father David, Solomon appointed the divisions of the priests over their service and the Levites for their duties to offer praise and to minister before the priests according to the daily requirement. He also appointed gatekeepers by their divisions at each gate, for this had been the command of David, the man of God. They did not turn aside from the king's command regarding the priests or the Levites or any matter concerning the treasuries. Thus all the work of Solomon was carried out from the day the foundation was laid for the house of the Lord until it was finished. So the house of the Lord was completed. Then Solomon went to Ezion-Geber and to Elath on the coast of Edom. So Hiram sent him ships captained by his servants along with crews of experienced sailors. They went with Solomon's servants to Ophir and acquired from there 450 talents of gold, which they delivered to King Solomon. All right, there we go. That's the reading for this stream. How are you today? I am doing well. I'm a little bit tired now. This is my 5th hike that I've live streamed. So I'm getting a little bit drained, but it's mainly because I didn't eat lunch. I had breakfast a long time ago. And I haven't drank enough water, of course. But hope you're doing well as well. 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 I don't know. It's kind of making interesting noises. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's get packed up and finish this hike. And if we have time, I might do a 6th hike, but I'm kind of guessing that won't be the case. I think there actually will be time, but I'm trying to be a little bit pessimistic so that I'm not disappointed if I don't make it. All right. I think I can do one more hike after this one, especially if I find kind of a short, easy one. Like one that I can drive almost to the top or something. There's quite a few like that around. Or I could do something on the way home, sort of. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit of a blister on my toe, which is kind of amazing that I haven't gotten one until this point, honestly, so that's good. It's not that bad of one yet, so it's not going to stop me from keeping going. All right, not a bad spot. I don't remember if I took a picture here, but if I should take one just in case, because that's a pretty nice spot to remember when I come back here sometime. Let's see. Let's do a panorama, I guess. I probably did already take this picture, but whatever. I feel like it's overexposed. I'll just do regular photos. I think that's one weakness of this phone. I can see that it does the highlight thing where everything looks pretty great except the very highest highlights look kind of blown. That's not the best. It's fine. Okay, let's get going. I think I'm going to complete this circuit wherever it takes me, which it looks like the ridge of this butte or whatever you want to call it goes over there, and this trail is taking me down this way. So I might not get to experience the entire butte in its fullness, but that's fine. You don't understand English well, that's all right. Probably won't be able to interact super well, but whatever you're able to gather is fine. So it looks like there's possibly some more views over there. This is kind of cool, a little archway here. This with these broken trees. I don't know if you'll even understand, but where are you from? What language do you speak? Oh, these trees are interesting. That's crazy. I guess, I thought it was coming off of this nearest tree, but it's that one behind it. Still looks cool though. Yeah, this is a fantastic place. Wow. This is like a perfect camp spot right there. Put a tent right there. Oh, this is amazing. I'm gonna have to come back here sometime. Just hang out, just enjoy the views, and I could even camp up here. Bring everything I need and just sleep up here. It'd be kind of fun. There's a dead tree. That is a dead tree. Yeah, so I need to like kind of quicken my pace here because I think I don't know exactly where this is gonna go, but I'm guessing it's still got a decent amount of distance left. Oh yeah, okay. Well, it's hard to tell, but this might actually be higher up than that last place. Oh yeah, I think it is. So this is probably the actual summit, although that place back there was probably more interesting. But let me mark it on my map, and then it looks like it's gonna chop down there. So we'll start going down. Looks like the highest point is right over here. Right about here. So mark that on my map. I'm just gonna cut the video out. I understand French, Arabic, and a little English and Spanish. Cool. I understand English, that's all, because I'm not very smart. Okay, this is the actual summit. Yeah, the video will come back in a minute in case you're concerned about that. Oops. 20240630. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Let's head back down, or I'm assuming it looks like it's just all of a sudden going down, so I'm pretty sure that was the top, and we'll be going back. I'm not sure if this will take me back to where I started, though. I might have to circle around the base, kind of like I did last time on the last place. But we'll find out. That's what's fun about exploring a new place. You don't really know what's going to happen, what you're going to get. I like this place a lot, though. Oh, shoot. It's got something in my face. I don't know what that was. So much like visual variety here, too. I feel like it's not just like one cool thing. It's awesome views, great trails, cool mossy stuff, interesting branches. It's all around. Even those bushes way back looked super green and lush and interesting. Just the whole place is nice. I like it. The signal's great. I don't think I've dropped the stream at all, except when I do my app switching, then it always cuts out, but it's like been pretty steady most of the whole time. It's very cool. I don't really understand why the signal is so good here, honestly. But, I mean, especially since I've been going up one side and down the other, it seems like at some point I would have been shielded from line of sight of the cell towers. I am not in a city. I am out in the middle of the forest. But I don't say where I am exactly, just for privacy. Okay. Oh, nice. Got some Indian paintbrushes. These are one of my favorites. They're actually way redder than what this screen shows. I feel like this camera is not exposing properly. Yeah, they're way redder than that. Let's see if I can fix that just temporarily for fun. Shoot. No idea what just happened. I can't fix it, whatever. I'm going to try to get a picture of them though. With my other camera, it might do a better job on the colors. Oh yeah, way better colors. Okay. Yeah, it's already starting to feel kind of dark, like, because the sun is, well, I don't know where the sun is. It shouldn't be that low. I'm guessing it's probably behind the clouds or something, but it suddenly feels a little bit like dusk is about to arrive, but maybe that's not actually true. Oh, this is amazing. This whole place is really nice. I like it a lot. There's a continuing ridge behind me that I could explore sometime too. It doesn't have a trail like this, but I don't know. I'm actually pretty satisfied with this trail. It's like showing me all the best areas probably. It's like I don't feel the need to explore more necessarily. Signal is finally a little bit weak in this center area of the butte. Still going, it's just about half of the bit rate of before. So yeah, I need to start like probably kind of driving back toward home a little bit because it's going to take a while to get there, and I don't necessarily want to be driving on these crazy roads at night. It's not necessarily dangerous, it's just a little bit easier to see the ruts and the bumps when it's not dark. Oh nice, the signal just got better again, so apparently the cell tower must be sort of to the right somewhere, I don't know. Not sure actually. Yeah, it just got worse. Oh, so cool though. So cool to be able to like stream this entire thing. It's crazy. It's totally not normal. People would be like, I don't think this is actually live. They're going to be like fake IRL, like that guy came by. That's hilarious. I don't remember what platform that was, but that guy, I think it was on Kick, the username fake IRL, and then he just had that sus Pepe sticker thing. It was pretty funny. But I could see people thinking this is fake. Like, it's like, no way. There's no way there's going to be a signal all throughout this whole thing. And it's like, yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking too. It's weird. Okay, so I think we actually are, I mean, I'm not sure, but I think we're going back kind of the same direction that we started. So this might sort of form a loop, which would be amazing. I love that. Then I wouldn't have to like backtrack on some random road or whatever. Plus the other thing is, unless somebody's just not telling me, my microphone hasn't gone out this whole time either, which is kind of sort of a record that it hasn't gone out yet. It's amazing. Oh, this is great. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I'll have to take somebody here someday. I wonder if my parents could do this one. I don't know. It's a little bit steep at the beginning. Otherwise, it's not really that unsafe, like some of the others that I did earlier. Unless I'm just forgetting stuff, which is possible. Definitely some of my friends. My friend who came about a week ago or so, I don't remember when he left, he would definitely be good with this one, and I think he would enjoy it also. I try to make notes of places that are worth bringing people, because like every time somebody visits, like, well, anybody that visits and likes to hike, I'm usually the designated planner. It's like, oh, you go on tons of hikes, you should figure out where we're going. And it's like, I don't know. It's kind of overwhelming to think of all the places that I've been and which ones are ones that I think the particular person would like, and I don't know. And I don't have like that list in my brain. The list is too huge. I have to like look at a map for hours sometimes, and just to look at all the points that I've made on the map and think which ones are good. I don't have like I've never made like a rating system, which would be pretty useful if I did. But I've always found ratings to be kind of subjective and hard to do. So a little bit of narrow path here with these bushes, but it's still a very legitimate path. Easy to follow. I have no idea where this is going now, because at first it felt like it was going to take me back to the same place where I started, but now I'm not so sure. I think I'm no longer going that direction, but without looking at my map, I'm not actually sure. I'll come back later. Hey, no worries. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good, well, I'd say evening, because it's evening here, but it's probably not where you are, so morning, whatever. I'll probably be offline before you get back, because as soon as I get back to the car, I'll end the stream. Although I might do one more tonight if I have time. We'll see. Oh, cool. Some rocks. Oh, interesting. So when I was driving up here to this place, I passed some huge boulders, and I wonder if I'm going to actually go past those now. This is cool. I need to make a note of this, because I don't feel like I have time to explore all these boulders, but I definitely want to. So let me put a mark on my map to come explore these someday. Oh, these aren't even on my map. That's cool. So these are total new discoveries. 1496. Yeah, this trail is not on the map. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll definitely have to come back here again. This is a nice place. I like it. Oh yeah, I think I am gonna. It looks like this has a vector to send me toward those other boulders that I saw on the way up. That would be cool. I'm gonna take a picture of these just so I remember about these, where they are. Okay. This is cool. I think this is my favorite hike today, because the other ones that are, I don't know, I guess in some ways they might be better views or something. They're not as amazing as this. There's so much to see. Look at all this stuff. Like all that crazy green stuff over there. I want to explore it all. All right. Stay focused. I gotta finish the hike, because I think it's potentially still quite a ways. Oh, sick. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay, I need to get a picture of that too. This place has it all, man. super nice. I really like this place. I wish I could stay here longer, but I don't know. It's not necessary to stay here longer. I know I'm going to want to come back, that's for sure, though. This should be like an actual trail on the map. I mean, I actually kind of like having things kept secret. Like, nobody knows about this. The trail's not on a map. Probably very few people actually come out this far to experience it. I mean, I haven't seen anybody this whole time. I haven't even heard any motorcycles. Of course, I think it's, you know, time that... Whoa, look at that. That's huge. That even looks like it might have a cave in there. Or something, at least a little opening. That's so cool. Let's see if I can zoom up on that just for the sake of recording what that looks like. Actually, I think it's better if I do... Okay, let me get a picture of that too with my other camera. The color on this particular photo is off. It's like kind of red and magenta looking for some reason. So, I don't know. I think this camera looks, I mean, this phone takes decent pictures, but it's not always perfect. That's weird. Huh. That's cool. There's like this ant hole here, but it's like they're pushing out some kind of white rocks. Interesting. It's like it's like a tiny mine, like a calcium mine, like the ants are mining for calcium or something. That's what it looks like, but I have no idea what it is. Yeah, there's so many boulders over there. It's crazy. You can't really see them probably in the stream because they're kind of hidden in the bushes and stuff, but I can kind of see the gray stuff in between. I definitely want to explore those sometime. Hopefully there's not like a cougar that lives in one of those holes. They sometimes live in rocks. I don't know about bears. It's weird. We supposedly have bears here. I have never seen one. I mean, I kind of want to just so I can say I've seen one, but I'm not actually that disappointed because that could be a scary encounter, possibly. Wow, this is a long hike, really. I mean, it's not like tons of miles probably in the end. It won't be like massively far, but compared to the others I've done today, it's significant, I think. It's a legitimate hike. Like I feel like this trail is actually, what's the word? Like you do it, a library does it. I can't remember the word. It's orchestrated or designed to see the best parts of everything. Can't think of that word, but anyway, it's not just a random path through the woods to get to a single destination. It's like, hey, how can we make the nicest trail that cuts through a lot of cool stuff? I mean, it's really a good trail. There's some more boulders over there. There's just boulders everywhere that I could explore. I think I'm about to come up to a cliff or shelf of boulders. Honestly, what would not surprise me at all is if this is some actual trail that has a name or something. The thing is though, I mean, unless it's changed from earlier, I was not following a line on the map. It's not on the map. At this point though, it's like circling back. I need to check, see where I'm at. Okay, yeah, we're in a good spot. We are going right to the boulders. So anytime now, like right here, we're gonna cross another layer or ridge of boulders, and I'll be able to look back up at them like we did before. Let me make a note of that on the map. Might already kind of be shown on there. Yeah, I already have points on the map. These boulders were so big, apparently, that I could see them on satellite view and LiDAR view and all that. So even though I've never been here, I marked some of these boulders already. They might be kind of a little bit farther to my left over there, so maybe I won't actually see them as well as I thought. Oh great, this is weird. We might have to bushwhack. I mean, I want to experience this whole trail, but it's turning right again. Like, why would it do that? Let me check the map. So I can't believe this trail isn't on the map. It's amazing. I'll follow it for a while, but if it goes too far, like I can actually see the road now. So this is curving away from the road, and I need to kind of. This is going back up the hill. This is weird. I mean, it's cool. I want to do the whole thing, but I feel like I should probably cut this short. So let's see, which direction is this going? I'll make a note that it keeps going, but I need to bushwhack to the road. This is, it'll never end, I feel like. I'll have to come back when I have more time and like do this whole hike, because it's really cool, but let me see. Make a waypoint. I don't know, it's possible that this doesn't go like super far and I could continue on it, but just from looking at the map, it feels like this is completely going right back up on the hill again. And maybe it sees a whole slew of amazing stuff, but I need to get back. So the road, I don't know if you can see it, it's like I don't know, I can't even point at it properly. It's in there somewhere, tiny bit of road you can see through there. So I'm gonna just cut off the trail and bushwhack back, because I I feel like this could just keep going and going and going. As much as I'm enjoying it, I need to cut it short. So this is my standard kind of bushwhacking. I I mean, at a glance, it looks like it's completely covered with bushes, but there's always ways through, just kind of going back and forth and around in circles and stuff. I see actually several ways through. I kind of want to go to the left over here a little bit so that I can check out these rocks a little bit as I'm nearing the road. Yeah, there's a lot here that I would like to come explore again. I like to explore those rocks, and I don't know, there's just something about those that it's fun for me to just climb on the rocks and label them on the map so I can say I've been there and just all that stuff. But I don't have time for that right now. Weird stuff. Alright. Well, that was a fun hike. I gotta get back. I'm not even sure I'm gonna do that last hike after this one. I feel like it's getting kind of late. Unless I see something super easy on the way back, I might pop out and do another one, but sort of leaning towards this being my last. Let's see, it would be beneficial to go up by the rocks because there's less bushes over there. It's pretty thick down here, so I'll just go up this way. That crunchy sound is all these pine cones on the ground, by the way, in case you're wondering. Let's see. Let me get through this. I think I'll actually go around it and get at least one tiny bit of boulder exploration, since that's the easiest way to get around this thing. Yeah, up above me there's a bunch more rocks. Cool stuff to explore, but I am going to head down. I can't believe the signal is still good. That's crazy. What is happening? It's like the longest live stream of good signal I've had like ever, pretty much. That's not as good now, but whatever. So yeah, now that I'm at the road, I'll probably just cut the stream because I'm basically, I just have to walk down the road a little ways to where I started, so it's good. That was fun. I'd do it again for sure. But yeah, like as I come over here, You can see these rocks keep getting bigger and taller and cooler and more inviting to explore, but I drove by all this on the way. I was like, oh man, I want to explore all that, but I'll have to do that another time. There is a lot of fun stuff out here to see, though. Like I want to come back to the same area again soon, if I can. Yeah, I'm sort of feeling like this will likely be my last adventure of the day. There's the rocks, and there's a bunch more. That's just a random chunk. But yeah, I think I might end the stream here. Definitely come back again sometime. Not necessarily to live stream, but just to explore all this stuff more thoroughly. It's super nice, super cool. Yeah, I think it's mainly like I haven't eaten yet today, and I also stayed up all night last night like I often do on these hikes, and so I'm getting kind of tired and might go grab something to eat before it gets too late. Spending too much money on food, and that's the problem when I go on these hikes. I'm super low on energy by the time I'm done. I just want to go grab something to eat instead of making something at home, and so I spend more money. That's also part of the reason I don't go on these hikes like every day. It would be very expensive. The gas and often eat out and just all that. So, but I feel like once a week is within reason. Anyway, I think I'm going to head out. And this probably will be the last one of these streams for today. And probably tomorrow, Monday, I will try to finish that shelf I've been working on, or at least Monday and Tuesday. And then those 2 days, hopefully I'll get it done. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm going to head out if I can figure out how to do it. See you later. Thanks for joining me. Oh, wait. Oh, next reading. I was like, I didn't read Psalm 134, but that's for next time. All right. I'll see you guys later. Test. Okay, it's still working. All that time. I don't know how long this stream is, but let me check. Hour and 40 minutes. And the microphone didn't fail. The video signal was great. Oh, that's crazy. This is amazing. All right, well, we'll see you guys next time.